So Bitcoin just hit 100K, and that probably means nothing if you weren't invested in it. But you're probably wondering, is it too late to get into crypto? I mean, you've probably heard about the corrections, right? If it goes high, it's gonna come down. Well, in this video, we're gonna look at previous trends. We're gonna look at the bull runs from previous years and also answer the question, is it too late to get into crypto? Well, stay tuned. Oh, and if you enjoy what you see in this video, please leave a like and subscribe. In everything we do in life, history is an important aspect. So let's look at Bitcoin's history and see what's happened in previous years. So this is CoinMarketCap, and it gives you real-time information on cryptocurrencies, about 10,000 of the top cryptocurrencies. Yeah, so you see that number there, 10,322 of the top cryptocurrencies. And they're all arranged by market cap. So we see Bitcoin, the king, has $2 trillion worth in its market cap, and it's trading today at about $131 billion. I'll explain what the market cap and the volume means in a different video, but the price we can see is a little above $100,000 today, and just wait for that to load. Yeah, so looking at the trends, you can set it from 1 day all the way to since its creation. And we can see that Bitcoin started at about 5 cents back in 2010. And the first ever bull run started, let's say around this area, right? In 2017. And it peaked at the start of 2018. Just right there. Just right there in January? In January of 2018, it peaked right there. And then a year later, it went from $16,000 to about $3,000, right? Now imagine you had $16,000 and then it dropped to $3,000. You would be shattered until the next few years, where the next bull run started right at the end of 2020, leading up to 2021, and we see a $63,000 market value. And so we can see that the corrections definitely will happen. I mean, if we could zoom in on this area, we could see a lot more ziggy-zaggy up and down. The corrections definitely will happen, typically at about 15% to 20%, especially every time it goes significantly high. People have made profits, they've taken out their profits. We see that there, but because Bitcoin is so stable, because Bitcoin is so respected, and especially now there's a lot of news with companies like BlackRock, Vanguard, even USA, like the government, investing in crypto, and they plan on holding Bitcoin as a coin for a very long time. Now you see it says do not FOMO. That's actually what we're talking about in this video. Are you gonna be FOMOing by entering Bitcoin at $100,000? Well, we'll see. Now we can see that, okay, we've kind of entered a bull run. I think because there was a lot of hype around crypto around this area, the bull run started a little earlier than expected, right? Started at around end of 2023-ish, well, more mid 2023 in my opinion, because we see it start a rise from around here, somewhere around here. But now some people might think that this is the end for Bitcoin within this bull run, but typically we've seen that the bull run started at 2017, started here again at 2021, and 4 years later would make it 2025. And so I think this bull run is actually going to last longer than the previous ones because it started earlier. And so because right now, I mean, we're still in 2024, it's begun when it was actually supposed to start in 2025. I believe that there is a lot that Bitcoin could do, but don't take my word for it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just like you. But Bitcoin is not the only crypto coin there is. I mean, we just saw that there are 10,000 of the top coins, right? And so there are coins that have more risk, but also more reward. A personal favorite of mine would be Cardano as well, right? So if you're thinking, okay, Bitcoin is too high, it's 100,000, I'm scared to invest in that. Just remember, first of all, that I said that companies have bought into Bitcoin and they're planning on holding it long term. But also, there are smaller coins with a market cap of about 42 billion, which is considerably less than 2 trillion, in circulation that you can invest in. And we see Cardano here started at about 3 cents, and in its bull run in 2017, it went up to $1, which it is right now. And then the previous bull run in coming up to 2021, its peak was at almost $3. And you'll see a lot of Cardano fanatics talk about how Cardano could possibly be $3 in this bull run. I think Cardano could do at least $5 in this bull run, just because of all the great things that are happening with Cardano. I mean, we see that Cardano's owner has some relation to Trump as being his crypto advisor, potentially. We'll see how true that is eventually, but these are all good things for crypto. And as people have seen this previous bull run, people know better than to, just take out profits and dump the coin. People have more faith in crypto right now. So we've just seen the previous bull runs, the highs and the lows, how it started. Nobody can actually fully predict when exactly it's going to start, but there's something called dollar cost averaging. And what this means is, for example, let's say you have 100 euros you can set aside a month. So you invest 100 euros a month into a coin, and within a year, you probably have about 1,000 euros, right, in a coin. Now, let's say the bull run comes, you have 1,000 euros in that coin. The coin does a 3 to 4x. You just made 4,000, right? Now, whilst that coin is going up, you can still input your typical 100 euros a month. It depends on your plan. Perhaps you have a short-term plan of just making 4,000, or you have a long-term plan. I mean, if you put $1,000 in Bitcoin when it was $1,000, right now it's worth $100,000. You would have $100,000 in the space of less than a decade. So it depends on your short-term or your long-term goals. If you have short-term goals and you're asking, is this the time to invest in crypto? I would say it really depends on your strategy, right? So now Bitcoin just hit an all-time high. We are expecting that correction. We are expecting some all-time highs from other coins as well. And so if you would like to get into other coins as well, do your research and choose to gradually invest in those coins before they reach their all-time high. But typically when a coin goes up, we expect a correction, and that correction, that 15 to 20% correction, is the time to start investing. I would strongly recommend looking into dollar cost averaging and also investing money that you can do without. If you can do without this money, having a long-term goal with that money, it just makes so much more sense, because perhaps you were not early to this bull run, and perhaps you didn't invest in June, but you want to invest now. If you start investing now, like I said, every 4 years the bull run happens. So in 2025, which is only a month away, you could see some massive gains. But if you choose to wait even longer and just keep investing for the next 4 years, by the time it's 2030, you could be a millionaire. And so the answer to whether is it too late to invest in crypto, the answer is no, but it depends on your strategy. You need to keep calm. You need to invest money that you are okay with not having. And you also need to dollar cost average, right? It's not magic. You don't time it properly. People have been investing for years and they have probably never even gotten the time, like they've never invested at the exact moment where the bear market was at its bottom. So, as we've seen, history suggests that there is still room for growth. Bitcoin is not done at $100,000, but also remember that there are other altcoins. And if you're looking at other altcoins right now, drop them in the comments below. Let's have a little chat going. And also, let's see what 2025 has in store for us. I mean, Trump is an active crypto supporter, and he's not even been inaugurated yet. During his election, we saw a tremendous rise when he won. His inaugural date is on January 20th. And so we are expecting great things to happen from then on. Cardano's token unlock is in about 2 days on December 6th. So we're expecting things to happen. We're expecting some price change to occur between this December and January as well. And from the trends that we've seen, it's during the middle of the year when summer is approaching, that is when the bull run starts to fade out a bit. So I strongly believe that crypto is nowhere close to being done. But let me know what you think. Let me know what altcoins you're trying to get into and what your crypto journey has been like so far. And if you enjoyed this video and I gave you some information, please like and subscribe.